Welcome, race fans, to another episode here at CRN. Tonight we'll be covering the Smoky Mountain Motorsports 360s here at Williams Grove. Quick little dirt action here, brought to you live. Got talking to Mr. Christopher Cash, that number 69 that will be out there tonight, and try to get airtime for his drivers out here. Maybe get some other drivers out here to join him. Definitely something that's a lot of fun. These winged machines on dirt definitely can be sometimes a handful and sometimes like on rails. So let's see how these drivers tackle tonight as they get ready for qualifying before they go into their heat in a quick 30-lap feature. And this is Jimmy Covert here at CRN. I'll be joined shortly by my co-host Derek Sherman as he is out and about and taking care of them kiddos with them baseball league stuff that goes on this time of the year. So we'll be hearing from him as well. But for right now, we are going to get ready to get some qualifying laps in so they can get some heat races in and put on a great show here. Nice little 30-lap shootout. Have on the track right now the number 54 of Joseph Brooks. There to get a lap in and see where he stands for the evening. Track resets. Let's see, I had a little bit of rundown on the race tonight. Let's see. Race info there you go. 360s will be a 10-lap heat race, 30-lap feature in the track state. Practice will be 10%, and they will reset for qual and then carry over. So this is the way the track, once the track wears in, usually it slows down just a little bit, and the drivers will be anywhere on that track looking to gain the advantage of grip here tonight. But right now, they are out there getting some quick qualifying laps in before they run the quick heat race. And PJ Hoffman up there right now with a 17.270, followed by Stephen Perkins with a 17.327, and then Joseph Brooks and that number 54. Christopher Cash will be out there in the number 69, and Chris Reese, the number 62, will be our fifth driver that has joined us. We got a couple minutes here as the qualifying is in session. They have 5 minutes, so anybody else out there that drives with these drivers here at Smoky Mountain, they will definitely have a couple more minutes to hurry up and join. Be placed at the back of the field to be able to get out there and get some racing. If you're out there watching, I appreciate you swinging by and seeing what the Smoky Mountain 360s are like here at Williams Grove. Definitely going to be some fast-paced action. You see those lap times are only in the 17 seconds. We'll see how well these drivers battle one another for a win here tonight. But qualifying is over. They're going to fast track it here, move everything up, and we'll go to our first lap, our first heat race here between Christopher Cash and Chris Reese. So we're just waiting for them to take the track here. So just be a one-on-one shootout. I'm sure all drivers will make the main event, but this is a good way to kind of get that one-on-one racing, get some side-by-side action with some of your competitors within the league. Typically, a lot of times, heat races will be used to eliminate larger fields and to basically put the best of the best within the league up against each other for the main event. It gives people the opportunity to get out there, practice, and hopefully not have a bad heat race in order to move to that main event. But tonight, with the short car count, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of leagues have been busy this time of year. School's starting, the holidays are starting to pop up and around. But definitely look forward to seeing some dirt racing. It's been a while since CRN has ventured off to the dirt tracks to see some great racing. Got a couple local tracks here around where I live, and have not been down there this season. But I think some of the snowball derby action will be coming up here at Five Flags. And if you're familiar with any short track racing that a lot of Smoky Mountain does, one of the tracks they were too. So it's kind of a unique to be able to have the opportunity to virtually drive at Five Flags and then go over there and actually do a quick race. So, but looking to get this heat race started here. Don't know where they're at. We got a couple minutes. That'll be like a 2-minute wait, I believe, before it starts, or maybe they're just going to advance it. Taking the field. There we go. There's the pace truck with nobody on the track. Maybe they're just gonna fast forward to the main event and get this thing rolling here quickly. Yeah, it's something, and obviously, a shame. Sometimes leagues get together and they fall apart, whether people lose interest or some real life happens. With everything that's happened in the past few weeks for the southeast side of the United States with them hurricanes, a lot of people maybe lost the ability to sit in their rig and enjoy the evening, and or there's a lot of people that are misplaced, or I can't say misplaced, but they're basically the storm put them out. So hard times for a lot of individuals in the southeast, working their way up all the way up through North Carolina and Tennessee, as they had some major rainfalls a couple weeks ago from one of the hurricanes that went up through the middle of the state. So keep everybody up there in your thoughts, and hopefully everybody gets back on their feet and gets back to doing what they love to do, whether it's iRacing or just watching or whatever it may be. But it's definitely a challenging time. So caution flag is out here for heat number 1. It don't have anything. It just looks like it says that Christopher Cash passed Chris Reese for P1, but definitely no cars on the track at the moment. So just waiting for those to kind of show up. Pace car is out and about. They're probably trying to figure out how to advance it and move on and make sure everybody gets that opportunity to run that 30-lap main event. Yeah, Barry, thanks for stopping by. It should be some good driving. It's going to be 5 drivers in the winged 360s getting around here tonight at Williams Grove, and looking to move forward here. And it looks like things have gotten advanced here. Let's see. Yep, the cars are going out for a warm-up. And yes, all the heat races have been skipped. So we're going to move it right into the warm-up. They get 5 minutes to get out here, get some more laps in, and then they will head over to a 30-lap main event. So this is the first, well, not the first time that everybody's out there, but this will be kind of, obviously everybody warming up, so it's going to, I don't know if they're going to try to put any wear and tear on this track, because in 5 minutes 5 cars can put a pretty good beat down on the car, but and those lanes will start to form, and that will carry over to the main event. But definitely something that happens, just naturally with these cars, and iRacing has done time after time, kind of had things kind of come into play. You need to make sure your graphics set for certain settings so you can see those lanes start to form and shine up, and got to search around for that grip here with dirt. It's a little bit different than on asphalt. So, but tires do matter. Now, you know, they do wear down just a little bit. So there's a little more strategy than just slinging around and finding the right groove. So these drivers will have to work their way around here and hopefully keep it off each other, as it's very easy to get into one another in dirt racing. You know, obviously a lot of sliders are happening. You know, trying to throttle on get on the throttle, and you're getting that rear end around. As you can see there, watching Chris Reese go up high and then bringing it down to the bottom. So just a little warm up there for these drivers here. But right now, the fastest one out there at the moment is Stephen Perkins. So you on the keep an eye out on the number 17 and see how they do here tonight. So, but things could change. Anybody can have a mistake and just, oh, we got to roll over there as Steve Perkins goes on by. Some of these drivers, I've heard of them, and some that I have not. But overall, everybody's I-rating is not too shabby. So it's good to see it. It should be a pretty decent battle. Check Discord, see my buddy co-host Derek Sherman is in any of these channels. I don't see him yet. A busy night tonight here at CRN, as I know Carl and those guys are over there with some GT racing on one of the other channels. But if you're interested in watching multiple channels or just want to watch some dirt racing, I'm glad that you can join us here at CRN, and hopefully we'll see what kind of show these guys can put on. It's been a while since I've broadcast at a dirt race, but at least these drivers here, they can go back, they can see how they did, they can see how the drivers around them did at a different view, and possibly even the league owner, Christopher Cash, a friend of mine, so he can even use the video to maybe edit it a little bit and get himself maybe a few more drivers to join. So, but definitely CRN has worked closely with Smoky Mountain Motorsports in the past for a couple different series. So it's good to talk with friends and keep the continued friendship along, and just put on a good little show here for these drivers here tonight. But running them 17-second laps right about now. It's looks to be about the average, and I think after the track starts getting beat up a little bit, they'll move down up into the 18-second range. So it doesn't take very long to knock out 30 laps, that's for sure. Warm-up's about over. Actually, it is over. They are going to fast forward it to the feature. So the feature is going to be 30 laps. Now, let me just double check. Let me see if it says anything about the caution laps counting. 7.0x, instant count penalty is none. There's no DQ limit. There's one fast repair. About cautions counting or not. And this track here, Williams Grove, is in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, so not too far from actually where I grew up. Alright, and we're off. Pace truck is underway, and we are going to get this thing going here. Said only there's 4 cars on the track right now, and it looks like our 5th driver, PJ, is not on the track yet. Pull up the track map here for y'all. See what's going on. About 30 laps tonight. Maybe PJ likes the challenge, coming back 2 laps down. Gonna be up front because they do invert the order Christopher Cash, Chris Reese will be up front. Then Stephen Perkins and Joseph Brooks in that second row. It's all about a little bit of give and take from the drivers out here as they try to get around here at Williams Grove. Nice size paperclip, I guess if you want to call it that, but a nice good jump start there by Chris Reese in number 62. But caution flag flies right off the rip. Ending pace lap here. Maybe they're trying to wait for PJ? I have no idea. Alright, well, a few laps remaining here as we have extended the yellow flag, but going to get ready to get back under green here very shortly as they head down the backstretch. This will be turns number 3 and 4. We'll be heading down the front stretch. Check this car, see if they're copped around. He goes not, but we are green. So first lap 1 of 30 as Chris Reese jumps out to a nice little quick lead here early on. Ooh, and a caution flag flies. That was quick. Nothing on the track though. It just looks like PJ came out. So they'll get PJ all caught back up. That's one thing about having a nice tight-knit field. You know, practice like this or races, quick little expedition races like this could be a lot of fun, and you can make each other better, especially if you have somebody that's a little bit faster out there. Definitely can share the knowledge with some of the guys around you to make the competition a little bit harder, and then maybe taking those skills to some officials. I know there's some pretty big dirt leagues, and most of the dirt leagues that I've broadcasted have been on the little bit on the smaller side, because those tight-knit group of people, it's definitely a group of people that get together on a regular basis. But 5 drivers here, this can still be great battling, and as a broadcaster, this is really not too bad, especially if these drivers all stay close. I get to see them pretty much all on one camera, and just kind of keep a close eye on who's where and how the battles are progressing for the evening here. But pace truck's out. They allowed PJ to catch back up. PJ's on the back of the field. Pace car getting ready to pull in. Pace car's pulled in. They're coming down through turns number 3 and now going to enter 4. Getting ready to get on that loud pedal here as they exit. And then Chris Reese jumps on that loud pedal real quickly. Jumps out to a nice big lead over Joseph Brooks, and then PJ moving quickly into P number 3 as Christopher Cash slides back with Stephen Perkins. So going down through 3 and 4, you can see them sliding all over the place, looking for a groove, looking for that traction as they head down turn number 1. The 54 of Joseph Brooks looking at the outside of the 62 of Chris Reese as they now enter in 3 and 4. Still nose to tail, nobody really getting away, but the 2 of PJ looking to make a move, looking down to that inside, doesn't quite have the grip, but he's got a little better runoff. He's there side by side as they head down the backstretch. PJ is able to move into P number 2, but the 78, or excuse me, the 54 of Joseph Brooks was trying to rebuttal. 17 is going to send it in there and make it 3 wide as they head down the backstretch. 17 to the outside, looking to take over P at number 3. Is that the 17 is Stephen Perkins. Oh, because Joseph Brooks through the corners as they continue to keep running. We're still green here with 24 laps to go, and now the caution flag flies for Joseph Brooks and Christopher Cash getting involved as well. We'll take a look back there to see what happened between these drivers. And we're looking at Joseph Brooks. Christopher Cash just tags the back tire, and that was Christopher Cash going for a spin on his lid. Upside down. Nothing you can do about that. Stuck's gonna have to tow it, brings it in. But Christopher Cash finds himself upside down. No luck for the 69. As you can see down there on pit lane, it is destroyed. Yard sale, get the work fast repair, put that thing back together and get the 69 back out on the track. "24 laps are remaining here tonight at Williams Grove. Up here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And as a matter of fact, I was speaking to my dad up there in PA tonight, and a little chilly up there the past few days, but it still warms up into the 50s and 60s, so not quite that deep fall weather up there yet. So one of the few things I miss about the north, obviously having the different seasons. I live down south now, down in Florida, and we got like one season, summer. it's summer all the time. Summer, and we'll go with late summer, where it's a little bit cooler. We've been kind of enjoying the cold front that has kind of dipped down in the mornings here, so get them 55s and 60s, and that's pretty cool down here in Florida. It's like almost sweatshirt weather. I'm sure the people up north will be still wearing some shorts and that type of stuff, but either way, we got 23 laps here still remaining, and it's Christopher Cash. Let's see, the lineup's changed up on me here. It looks like it's going to be Chris Reeves, PJ, Stephen Perkins, and Joseph Brooks, and Christopher Cash out there as well, catching back up to the back of the field to get things started, or restarted. Everybody is on a lead lap. And we are off yet again. Great start by Chris Reese, leading that 2 of PJ down the back, or the front stretch, down through 1 and 2, nose to tail as they head down the back stretch. 2 of PJ goes to the outside, looking for that outside grip on that dirt. That 17 setting down to the inside of Stephen Perkins, looking to make a move here on these two that are running nose to tail. But they are sliding sideways through 1 and 2, heading down the back stretch. A little tag by the wall by Christopher Cash in the back as he was wrapped up in that last incident, but the 2 going wide, 17 using that inner line, trying to find that grip, and you can just see that outside being able to use that momentum to come back. So the 2 of PJ fighting the 17 of Stephen Perkins for P number 2 as a 62 of Chris Reese just leads them all the way around here. Calculated here, calculated slides as I call it. Definitely can be a handful to control if you don't get your practice in, but these drivers out here tonight are doing a fantastic job. Out front is Christopher Reese leading the way over PJ, and then number 17 is Stephen Perkins for P number 3 as they battle out back and forth. It is side by side action as they head down the backstretch. 17 comes out on the bottom, but can he get that grip? No, almost enough, but the 17 looks like he's going to be able to find out. Trying to pull a slider. Does he get in front? Does not clear the 2 as they're going to head side by side going down the backstretch. Chris Reese continues to lead the way as the battle for P2 is in full effect. Joseph Brooks and P number 4 looking on, maybe catch a break with the 17 and 2, maybe collecting each other to steal that P2 number away. And as the 69 of Christopher Cash brings up the rear, hopes that anybody has some issues so he can gain any kind of ground on them. 16 laps remaining here tonight at Williams Grove. Doesn't take long for a line to form or a line to fall away as the dirt continues to be pushed out of the way. But right now, Chris Reese just trying to run his line, keep the 17 of Stephen Perkins behind him. But Stephen Perkins might have found just a little something, closing down Chris Reese here as the late laps go. PJ still sitting in a solid P3 right there in front of the 54, Joseph Brooks. 69, Christopher Cash about 3 seconds behind this battle. It looks like a battle is ensuing here for the lead as Chris Reese is in trouble as the 17 of Stephen Perkins takes the lead down the inside, and he looks like trying to make that slider. He gets enough grip, but the 17 definitely gets a run on the outside, a battle back for P number 1, but loses that position as they go down into their exit number 2, heading down the backstretch. The 17 looking down to the inside, the 62 Chris Reese. Chris Reese has some damage or something. He's going to fall back. PJ and Stephen Perkins now battling for P number 1. Is there any damage to that number 17 that allows maybe the 2 to stay out front? Joseph Brooks looking to take to P number 3, but anything can happen. Maybe one of those drivers have some damage. Can Joseph Brooks pull off the upset and take away the win from these dominant drivers? See the 62 of Chris Reese, a little bit slow, trying to get things up. Maybe thought a caution might come out, but no caution was blown. So the 17 of Stephen Perkins out front over PJ and that number 2. They continue to battle as Joseph Brooks falls around in 3rd place, looking maybe to use that high side, trying to get a run off the corners to track these 2 down. He has to get a run. He has to get something going as there is only 8 laps remaining. The 17 of Stephen Perkins out front here, looking to take away the win here for the main event. 2 of PJ is sitting there, right there, just looking for every single inch of grip, trying to get the run on that number 17, trying to make it happen here tonight. The 2 of PJ gets a little sideways, and that could be all she wrote, and given just enough room for Stephen Perkins to kind of run away with this one, because now the 2 of PJ has his hands full with the 54 of Joseph Brooks. Joseph Brooks and PJ battling it out here for that 2nd place as they continue to go around here. 5 laps to go. Trying to get anything working here. It is late in the game here with only 5 laps to go. That's at this time by 4 laps remaining as Stephen Perkins out front over PJ and Joseph Brooks. Chris Reese in number 62 and P number 4 as he has fallen behind after that slight collision with Stephen Perkins. See that 2 getting sideways all over the place, trying to get on the throttle, trying to make something happen. But the 70 goes around. He collects it, gets going back forward, but this could be what Chris Reese needed as he has 3 laps to go to maybe get back on that podium. Stephen Perkins out front, nice lead. He's got a 1.2 second lead over PJ. PJ out front over Joseph Brooks by almost 4 seconds. And then Chris Reese and P number 4 trying to come back to take the P3 away. White flag is out. There's no battle up front for Ps 1 and 2. Joseph Brooks has his hands full with Chris Reese. Can Chris Reese get around? They're heading down the backstretch, heading down to turn number 3. He's giving her all she got, Willie. Go through perfect execution by the number 54 of Joseph Brooks. Joseph Brooks will finish in P number 3. And Chris Reese will finish in 4th. Christopher Cash finishes in a solid P number 5. And that's it, folks. 30 laps in like 12 minutes. It's just a rip. It's a lot of fun watching these cars get around here tonight. But it was one heck of a show to put on. So hopefully everybody that was out there that stopped in enjoyed that quick little entertainment here, for the main event here at Smoky Mountain Motorsports Dirt Series in the 360s here at Williams Grove. But again, just want to give a shout out to Christopher Cash. I don't think I have anybody in chat anywhere. I'll just give Chris a shout out there. But yeah, if you're looking for some dirt racing, definitely looking for some drivers here, get a hold of Christopher Cash with Smoky Mountain Motorsports. Heck, even give me a message here on YouTube, or look us up on our Facebook page there for CRN, and I'll definitely get you in touch with Christopher Cash. So some good racing out here tonight. A lot of fun. Always a good time to call these things. Definitely keep you busy up here in the booth. But I think until next time, yeah, CautionLaps.com. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you stopping in. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'll definitely be back. I'll get in touch with Christopher Cash. He knows how to get a hold of me. And again, great show here tonight at Williams Grove. And before I get out of here, though, I will go ahead and put in the overall. So you can see the final. Oops. There we go. There's your results. Your winner tonight, Stephen Perkins, PJ there, and P number 2, Joseph Brooks, and P number 3, Chris Reese, and then Christopher Cash. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to CRN, and we do this stuff all the time, everywhere, and I think they are still live over there on the other channel, so go check them out. Tell them I said hello, and but until next time, I guess we'll see you at the track.